Hey YouTube, I'm back with another MTG Arena video, and in this video, I want to talk about Magic color theory. Specifically, I want to go over the fundamentals of Magic's colors, what they embody, how they function, and what that looks like in MTG gameplay. My goal in this video is to help any players picking up Magic get a better idea of what the colors do, and which color may be best for them. But I think this video may also be helpful for seasoned Magic players who want a refresher on colors, or maybe just a different perspective. The color I'll be talking about today is blue. And if you find content like this helpful and want to see more of it in the future, be sure to stick around, like, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell as well so you'll always know when I drop a new video. Now, without further ado, let's jump right in and talk about the color blue. In Magic the Gathering, the color blue is conceptualized as being the color of intelligence and possibility. Its mana symbol is a drop of water. In-game, its land value is drawn from islands and is represented in natural phenomena like the ocean and the sky. Similarly to the seemingly endless nature of its phenomena, blue is endlessly curious about its world, and in the same way ocean and sky create fundamental prerequisites for life, blue is also embodied by its pursuit of truth and universal essences. To blue, the world as we perceive it is illusory to the fundamental essence underlying what we empirically experience. Reality is neither predetermined nor defined for blue. Instead, it exists as a blank slate, waiting to become whatever one wills it to be, so long as they have the right know-how. For a master of essence such as blue, truth is as malleable as clouds on a windy day, or as permanent as sands at high tide. Blue's goal is the endless pursuit of knowledge towards perfection and complete understanding of the universe. The concept of perfection, or complete understanding, is paradoxical to Blue's quest for knowledge, and Blue is likely more aware of this paradox than anyone else. Like a Hydra with its endlessly springing heads, to answer one question for Blue only creates two more unanswered questions. There's always another scenario untested, another side unexamined, or another story untold. And it's exactly that sort of paradoxical mystery that fuels Blue's endless curiosity to continue its pursuit. The more Blue learns, the more tools and resources it has at its disposal to help facilitate its further inquiries or mastery of reality's essence. We can see how this is represented in Blue's unique playstyle in-game. And before we do jump into the next section, if you are interested in learning more about Blue's philosophy, check out DiceTry's video linked here and in the description. DiceTry is a super great MTG YouTuber, and I definitely recommend him if you're interested in conceptual color theory and Magic the Gathering flavor videos. Now, let's get into Blue's playstyle in-game. Following Blue's philosophy of endless knowledge, resources for every situation, and willed mastery of fundamental essences, Blue's playstyle is inherently disruptive and controlling. As the color devoted to careful acquisition of intelligence, Blue develops its gameplay slowly, building up information and knowledge to create its endgame. Using its myriad knowledge of scenarios, Blue is prepared for its opponent in the early to mid-game via disruption. It employs its mastery of essence to disrupt what we as players and other colors may perceive as fundamental, defined rules or mechanics of Magic. Card effects like counterspells, milling, tapping permanents, and creature stealing are emblematic of Blue's special ability to will reality to their liking in the early game and exert unyielding control over the enemy. As they develop knowledge, usually through characteristic mechanics like enhanced card draw, scrying, or discard, Blue is able to search through its deck to find the right cards to craft their win condition and trivialize the opponent's efforts. Other card characteristics emblematic of Blue's aesthetic are flying creatures and cloning. These are the conceptual equivalent to information gathering and replication. In order to facilitate Blue's playstyle, a Blue player is patient and calculating. Oftentimes, a Blue player will control the flow of the game by provoking their opponent into taking certain actions or limiting their options through disruptive instants or sorcery spells. Blue players take full advantage of the opponent's turn to utilize their remaining mana pool in light of new opponent summons, by bouncing, stalling, or manipulating the creature. Once their mana pool is refreshed on their turn, Blue is able to continue developing their endgame. Of course, this is a general idea of Blue's playstyle and isn't exhaustive of every Blue deck. If you're interested in picking up Blue, be sure to experiment and try out ways of playing that work for you. Aesthetically, here are some creatures you may expect to see in Blue. Being representative of the ocean, merfolk and deep-sea creatures like krakens, leviathans, serpents, and more are staple creatures found in blue. On the more conceptual side, Jinn and fairies, flying creatures who are able to manipulate reality by granting wishes or casting mischievous spells, capture Blue's spirit of willing reality to the wishes of those commanding these creatures. And finally, being representative of the sky, Blue offers flying creatures like birds and creatures that represent the long-lived wisdom and agelessness of the sky, like drakes and sphinxes. If any of these creature types appeal to you, blue may be a great color to pick up or mix with another color as you get into the game. To summarize, Blue's place in Magic's color pie embodies concepts of knowledge, possibility, and constant progress towards perfection. Like its represented phenomena, ocean and sky, Blue is full of depth, endlessly expansive in its curiosity for the world, and fixated on the fundamental essences that give way to existence. Blue believes that destiny is never written in stone. With the right knowledge and will, one can change their circumstances to anything they desire. We can see Blue's philosophy reflected in its playstyle through its patient and calculated approach to the game. Generally, Blue takes a slow, methodical approach to creating its win condition, while delaying the opponent's development in early to mid-game with disruption. Blue often provokes the opponent into certain actions to exert control over their options, while increasing its own resources and information with enhanced card draw. If you're the type of player that enjoys a more cerebral approach to your game, and likes to dictate the overall flow of the game, Blue may be a great color for you. And that's going to wrap up today's video on the color blue. Let me know in the comments what you thought of today's video, what you think about blue in the color pie, and what color I should cover next. Again, if you find content like this informative or helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I'm going to try sticking to a regular schedule of one gameplay video and one informative video like this per week, so be on the lookout for more videos like these coming soon. And of course, if you are interested in learning more about Blue, be sure to check out Dice Try's video or some of the other articles in the description that I've linked. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next video.